Welcome back. Now, for anyone under the age of, say, 40, well, saving for old age and pensions never seems to be that important. It seems like it's so far in the future that when you're in your 20s and 30s, who really wants to be bothered with putting money aside for pensions? It's too easy to put off for tomorrow what you should be doing today. As a result of which, millennials are not saving nearly enough, which is why this new app coming up with creative ways to get people to invest. It's Acorn, and it does micro investing, basically by linking your credit cards. So here's some of the expenses I did. It takes over and it rounds up what you spend. It pays, you pay the merchant, and it rounds up and it puts your difference into, for example, here's a diner bill I had, $54.17. Right, so that would, but Acorn would then take the remaining 23 cents, take it out of my account and put it into a savings account. We'll show you one more of this. Here's a bill for $44.55. Well, now we just take the remaining money that it would have been from $44.55 up to $45. And we're done. Now, little bits here, little bits there. You know how this goes. This is classic. And after all, as we've always said on this programme, that every penny counts, particularly the humble penny. Acorn says its users are saving roughly $1,000 a year, give or take. Acorn charges $1 a month. Studies show 95% of millennials not saving enough. 2/3 have nothing at all. The Acorn CEO, Noah Kerner, joins me from Los Angeles. So, you're taking a little bit here, a little bit there, and pretty soon there'll be some real savings.
That's right. Thanks for having me on the show. I think you did a great job of explaining it. But basically, the way it works is you set up an Acorns account, you link your bank account, you link your debit and credit cards, and we start rounding up every purchase you make to the nearest dollar.
So the credit card and the debit card companies, you have access to the account. Every time you get a notification every time we've spent some money, and your systems then go in and make another charge against us for the difference.
That's right. That's right. We pull the money from your bank account. But there's other ways to contribute regularly to your Acorns account, really effortlessly in the background of life. So it's really easy to set an automated recurring investment of $5 a day, for example. And like you were saying, you know, if you start doing that at 18, 19, 20, 30, whatever, if you start doing that, all that small change adds up over time and sets yourself up for a better life later.
The fees seem to be fairly reasonable. Some say they're a little bit on the high side, bearing in mind what it's $1 or whatever, $2, whatever it is per month. Bearing in mind the amount of money being invested is only in the coppers frequently.
So our business model is pretty simple. We charge $1 a month for the core investment account, and that has all the automated investment features. That has Grow, which is our financial literacy publication, and that has all of our Found Money part. We have a program called Found Money where we've partnered with 250 brands from Apple to Nike to Airbnb, and they invest in your Acorns account as a reward for shopping. So it's really a whole platform to help you save and invest for a better life later. It's also $2 a month if you add Acorns Later, which is our automated retirement account. And then, yeah.
The thing I did is I looked at the funds, because you obviously then decide where you're going to put the money. And as I saw it, and correct me if I'm wrong, your funds are primarily Vanguard funds.
Vanguard and BlackRock.
Right, Vanguard and BlackRock, two extremely noted and reputable companies. How closely, though, but there's not a lot of information about other funds. How do we target, how do you, as Acorn, target the performance of those funds that you choose will be for aggressive? What benchmarks do you use?
So Harry Markowitz, who's the founder of Modern Portfolio Theory, crafted our portfolios, and they basically optimize returns and minimize risk, and that's the strategy. And we subscribe to diversified investing. So there are 5 portfolios, from conservative to aggressive. Conservatives weight to bonds a little bit, and aggressive weights to equities.
Right, but the fund within each model, so to speak, the fund that you've invested in, how frequently do you rebalance? How often do you look at, essentially, if the US main cap fund is not doing very well, how quickly do you move?
It automatically rebalances. And the other great thing about Acorns is because you're investing regularly, you're dollar cost averaging over time, and you're benefiting from when there's highs, and you're optimizing returns when there's lows. So it's really set up to invest as efficiently as possible for people over time.
And finally, I mean, it's an extremely good idea. I mean, I have to say, because there's one thing. To get people to, it's an innovative idea as well, which is always pleasing to see. What's been the reaction?
The reaction has been great. I mean, we've almost opened up 4 million investment accounts in the United States. We're adding about 165,000 accounts a month today. We just launched our Acorns Spend product, which is the first debit card and checking account that saves and invests for you. We started pre-orders not long ago, and we've done 200,000 pre-orders for that already. So there's a lot of enthusiasm, and most importantly for us, that means Americans are saving and everyday Americans are saving and investing for a better life later, which is fantastic.
One final quick question: can you link your credit card from somebody else, or does it have to be your credit card?
Has to be your credit card.
Oh, well, there we are. Nobody else is going to give any pennies away. Thank you, sir, for joining us.